Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Milo, and I'm going to be your host from now until forever in a series called WWJD, or What Would Jadis Do? A bit of an explanation on the name might be in order. Jadis is a Sith Lord, and alright, that's all I've got really. If you don't understand the rest of the reference, I really can't help you. During our first episode today, I'm going to be going over Empire players' first arrival on Dromund Kaas. I'm going to be covering information on a need-to-know basis and sort of going past all the pretty scenery and showing players where important things are. Once we arrive in Dromund Kaas, we're going to be in the shuttle bay, standing in front of the ship that we took to get here. Just to point out, you're not going to be level 22, you're going to be somewhere around level 10. Look how nice I am though, hey? Taking time from leveling to help you all. There really isn't much of interest here. Well, besides the wonderful job BioWare's done on making things look pretty. There aren't any vendors, quest givers, or NPCs to really talk to once we arrive. So what we're going to do is we're going to head south here and down the elevator at the bottom of the screen. A couple quick things to point out once we've got down the elevator into the spaceport. The Sith Inquisitor, Sith Warrior, Bounty Hunter, and Imperial Agent hangars. These aren't really of any consequence to you guys right now, but once you get your ship between what should be level 14 to 16, you're going to use your respective class hangar to access your ship. BioWare's really done a fantastic job on the environment here. It's got a very Imperial feel to things. A lot like the hangar though, there really isn't too much of consequence here. No real quests to pick up or NPCs to talk to for this first bit. You can go ahead and just head straight south and then west up the ramp. Once we're up the ramp, this is where we're actually going to start seeing NPCs that we can really interact with. The first one up is Fubini. Fubini the armor vendor. Fubini
what can I get for you?
Plays a very pivotal role in the Empire and your stories. I'm pretty sure she's on the Dark Council or something. And she sells some, you know, endgame gear, as you saw just a second ago.
Watch yourself.
The other two NPCs we just saw were Uriel and Adi Sean. I'm pretty sure all three of them are dating, or something. Anyway, you'll see it in the story. It's really important. On a serious note, N401, the droid here, he's going to be the one who's handing out your main flashpoint quests. Essentially, the way the whole system works is when you reach a certain level, I'm pretty sure you unlock Hammerfall at level 14. What happens is, if you reach a specific level, N401 will, rather, a quest will appear over top of his head, and you'll receive the quest for the respective flashpoint. And as you level up, more quests will get unlocked coming directly from him. The majority of you are probably already familiar with the taxi service as well as the binding points. Do not forget to pick up these, both of them, as soon as you walk out the front door there. Commander Roland is going to be the first guy who gives you a quest as soon as you walk out the front doors here. If I'm not mistaken, it's something involving 3 beacons or something like that. Anyway, what you want to be doing is just, you know, take his quest, finish it, and it'll sort of keep advancing you forward. On a quick note here, you can see on the map, we've got the Imperial Headquarters, Sith Sanctum, and Mandalorian Enclave. Each one of those 3 points is class respective. I'm pretty sure you guys can figure out which class goes where. Anytime you're doing class quests, majority of the time you're going to be picking them up there, or you're going to be handing in there. Obviously, that is inside Kaas City, and getting there is as simple as just following the map. So you've got a couple options here. You can either just keep doing the quests, and it'll slowly, essentially take you to Kaas City. Or your second option, and probably the better option, is as soon as you arrive, assuming you are level 10, is you can actually go ahead and just advance class right away. In order to do this, you have to go to Kaas City and then enter the specific spot for your class, whether that's the Mandalorian Enclave, Sith Sanctum, or Imperial Intelligence Headquarters. I'm going to show you guys at some point in the video exactly where those specific NPCs are. I can't tell you how many times in general chat I've actually seen people asking, where do I advance class, where do I advance class, where do I advance class? But the first thing I'm going to be covering once we do arrive at Kaas, I hope you're enjoying the scenery by the way, is we're going to sort of be looking at where we pick up crew skills, where you train crew skills, where you can form a guild, and where the respective trainers are for your class in that zone. As well, we're also going to be looking at the Galactic Trade Market, which is essentially the auction house of the Star Wars universe. So yeah, like you guys saw, as soon as you get off the speeder, assuming you took the speeder route, you're gonna want to hang a right and then take another right and enter into Kaas City. Again, on your right is where we're going to be going first, and you guys are going to be seeing, like I had said, all the crew skill vendors and all that fun stuff in there. The first stop we're going to be making as soon as we're up the stairs here is we're going to be hanging a left and heading through the first doorway. Inside you're going to find your Sith Warrior Trainer as well as Sith Inquisitor Trainer. If you head directly east from here, which is what I'm not doing, I'm heading south, you would normally run into your Imperial Agent as well as Bounty Hunter Trainer. Directly south across the building from there is essentially just a bunch of vendors. Heavy armor, medium armor, light armor. You don't necessarily have to buy from them. I don't personally recommend it, but you know they're there. Directly next door is a place you guys might be spending a bit of time in. We have a weapons vendor inside. Again, I don't necessarily recommend you use them, just like the armor vendors. It's kind of a waste of credits. But we do have a mod vendor as well as a workbench. You can use the workbench to modify equipment, whether that's weapons or armor, and you get those mods from either the mod vendor here or from quests and drops. Directly north of here, which is probably where I should have headed right after the Sith trainers, is your guild registrar. The guild registrar here, as long as you have a group of 4 people, which is a 4 group, you can create a guild. And I believe the cost is 5,000 credits. Inside this building though, we have the Imperial Agent Trainer as well as the Bounty Hunter Trainer, like I said earlier. If we head south out of this building, or also known as the only way out of the building, and then we take a turn left, or heading east, and then up the set of stairs we get to the Galactic Trade Building. Again, this is sort of the auction house of the Star Wars universe.
What can I get for you?
I won't head inside, let you guys take a look,
anytime.
but it is pretty fantastic looking. The vendor you guys just saw me talk to right there is the companion gift vendor. You can buy stuff from him and pretty well give it to your companions in order to gain favor with them. I'm not going to get into any more details, I don't want to spoil anything. The NPCs you guys just saw me hover over are all of your crafting skill vendors. Those are the guys who can train you in armor, mech, arms tech, artifice, biochem, cybertech, and synth weaving. In this building, we have all of our gathering skills: archaeology, bioanalysis, scavenging, and slicing. If you guys want to know more details on any of those, I recommend you go to the Star Wars Guild Republic website. In this building over here, this is where people sort of hang out. Ever want to hang out? Come hang out with these guys. Sure, they're friendly. No. Anyway, it's about time I showed you guys exactly where to advance class, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. If we head back the way we came, if you guys remember where we had originally gone up the first set of stairs, essentially instead of hanging a right there to go up them, we're just going to keep going straight. We're going to head all the way straight, and then we're going to hang a left at the end, and then on your right hand side is where you're going to find the taxi, and that taxi is the one who's going to take you to the respective platform for your class. One quick note though, because I do try to make these videos in a way that I answer questions that are usually asked by a lot of people in general, things like that, is I'm going to show you guys an NPC here, Sandor. At level 14, this NPC's quest will unlock, and what that quest is it sends you to an area known as the Revenite Camp. It is the only way to head to that zone, and I know a lot of people have been asking, how do I do the Revenite quest? So this is your man. He's located right next door to the taxi, right before you go up the ramp, and he's the one who's going to give you the quest to send you over there and do that sort of section of Dromund Kaas. It's also really convenient because from there it also sends you down into a separate section where there are also another ton of quests. The first stop on our class platforms is going to be Imperial Intelligence Headquarters. Pretty obvious this is where your Imperial agents are going to be going. One thing to point out too is it doesn't really matter where you take the taxi to get to your platform. All platforms are accessible on foot from there, as you can see on the map here. Once we enter into Imperial Agent headquarters here, we're going to be going around this big honking thing in the middle, out the other end, and then we're going to be hanging a left when we get to the gentleman standing behind the desk, and we're just going to follow that corridor straight, and then on the right hand side we're going to find the Imperial Quartermaster. This is your man. It's also probably noteworthy as well, when you do talk to him, again, the requirement is that you be level 10. Bioware's done a really cool thing with sort of a breakdown as to, you guys will see what I'm talking about. It'll be a breakdown on screen of essentially what each advanced class does. It sort of shows you your skill trees to maybe help with the decision-making process. Either way, really well done, and it makes that final decision quite easy. Just gonna go ahead and fast forward here to the Sith Sanctum. Probably good to mention that the Sith Warrior and Sith Inquisitor both share this particular platform. The Sith Inquisitor is the northern section of the Sith Sanctum, while the Sith Warrior is the eastern section of the Sith Sanctum. Overseer Kryos, who, if you head straight north, can't miss him, is your advanced class trainer for Sith Inquisitor. Heading out the way we came and hanging a left, or the eastern side of the Sith Sanctum, we run into Lord Crimin. Lord Crimin is your Sith Warrior advanced class trainer. Very hard to miss him, relatively easy, especially in comparison to the other classes. So, now we head out, and we're going to go do the final one, being the Bounty Hunter. Rallymaster Mert Kelborn is the advanced class trainer for the Bounty Hunter, and is extremely easy to find. Literally, just walk straight into the Mandalorian Enclave, and he is right in front of you. No magic, nothing, really simple stuff. Done. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video helped you at least in the slightest bit. Again, the point of this whole thing is to sort of, sad to say, but cut out the magic and really just try to give you guys the facts. Anyway, keep an eye out for updates. New video probably going to be coming up within the week here. And yeah, happy gaming, guys, and looking forward to the release of Star Wars: The Old Republic.